Greetings, world! 'Tis I, Ange, the bearded lady from Hairy Game Lords, and we have just played this Word Slam Midnight. What did we think? Find out. We've never played Word Slam before, and so new to the Word Slam game, but this is the Midnight, so it's not safe for work or the family. And has quite a lot of fun things within. In fact, often when we came to the card, we would go for the Midnight edition on each card, so to speak, which brought in much merriment. I enjoyed the game a lot, even though we lost.
Badly.
8-2! I think we got 3, didn't we? We got 3.
No, we got 3.
We got 3. We got 2 greens and a yellow.
Yeah.
Well, I counted 8 for us.
Well, you can't count. So, anyway, so, yeah, we enjoyed the game. Lots of fun. I like the way that you kind of like, you tell the story through all the different cards that come out to play.
Quite a few of them there.
Quite a few. So, yeah, for me, I liked it a lot. Lots of fun, lots of banter, lots of joy forever after.
Hi, David Gray here. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of fun with this. I'm grey. I know that. One thing I really liked about this, there's 2 teams and they're both playing their own game. What I like though is you can't see each other's cards, but you can hear what the other team are guessing. And there were quite a few instances where there'd be a leap on one side and then all of a sudden that'd take our team down a completely different path, and we get it right, snatch victory from them, steal their hard work, and beat them 8-2. Although, I have to say, have you ever tried to describe Freddy Krueger using only nouns and verbs to somebody who has never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street? I have. This is the colour that your beard goes when you have tried to describe Freddy Krueger using only nouns and verbs to somebody who has never watched a horror film. It's not easy.
Hi, I'm not a hairy game lord, but I am a Nick, and I've just played Word Slam After Dark Midnight Rude Edition with these guys. I think I'm the only one who's played Word Slam before?
Correct.
So we won. It is basically the same old Word Slam, but with ruder words. Although not all of them are rude. See, the rudest word on this one is middle finger. Whereas the rudest word on this one is menstruation. But they do get ruder. However, if I had one little critique, which is not of the game, but probably of you as you're playing it, is that because it's a midnight version, your mind automatically goes to the dark place. Says rude things, even though the best one we had all night, because we did it so well, Andrew, was Once Upon a Time in the West. Wild West? West.
No, just West.
It was just West. Nothing wild about it, mate.
Stop going to the dark place.
There is 105 cards for you to make your clues from, but they're set into 4 piles that indicate what type word they are for people who know words. I just looked through them as quickly as possible, and they are. The old Word Slam didn't have these double words, so they're quite good. They have the opposite on: strong, weak, up, left. And it is the kind of game plays really well when both teams are guessing you and trying to overhear things. It can grind to a halt if it's a really hard one, but then you kind of push through, and you get some new inspiration, some new creative juices flowing, and you get there in the end. So I really like Word Slam. I would say that some of them, the words, we kind of looked through to see what the worst things were afterwards. I think some of them are more crude and more poorly judged than others, if I was being absolutely harsh, whereas some are just funny. But there doesn't seem to be much editing about which was funny and which was I think one of them was date rape, for example. Personally, I wouldn't have put that in, and that's more Cards Against Humanity than this would have been otherwise. But you know, you can just not do those ones. They're not that frequent, and like I say, lots of them are normal. So I just got serious. So
Balls.
Did you get through it?
Yeah, apart from I ended on feeling big.